Howdy, folks. Welcome to episode 17. The universe did not want us to make this episode, but we're going to try anyway, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah, first of all, has been an update. It was quite a while ago now. Yeah, there was an update, and they've added as you can see, the farm and the meat packing thing, and they added the water thingy too. So that's cool. I like that. Okay, so anyway, yeah, they've got the cows and stuff like that, and we got to get those going. But first, in order to do that, we need to bring grain and water and straw bales. And look where we're at. I think we're like on the opposite end of because that's the smelter down there. So we got to get up even higher than the smelter. So we got to figure that one out. We got to figure out how to get from there to the smelter. And also, it's down here. Let's look on the map. So here, if you remember, this was our iron farm, and then we did all of our winding uphill stuff to get up to here. So we're gonna have to. Do you see how there's these 4 bars? We got that same distance we got to go to get up to here. So yeah, and this is this is the closest we've gotten to that. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see if we can get from here across there, if we can do that, because that's where our thing is. I don't want to have to come all the way back down here, because if you look at our map, we would have to come all the way back down to here, and then all the way back down to there, and then all the way back, and then there, just to get from here to here. So I'm kind of thinking we're going to try to go over the mountains here. We'll figure that out. And then the other place, if you remember, this is our starting spot, and then this is the new farm, the first farm that they added, the wheat farm. This is our little water hole where we got to pick up our water, the water that you can transport, not the stuff that you put in your engines. And then this here is, we're going to teleport over here. Check it out. It's the, I just missed too. It's the meat packing place. So you got to input coal and cattle. Coal plus cattle equals meat. So that's how that works. And then on the output, you get meat. And I guess it's going to be like the corned beef. Okay. Well, at this pace, maybe we'll get some of that done by St. Patrick's Day, right? But anyway, yeah, we're going to check out where... Let's go back to over here and see... Let's check out the water thing, too, and see what we got to do to connect the water onto our line. See, that should be pretty easy, and I think that's going to be our first task, is we're just going to connect our little water well onto the line, because we need to bring out water to anybody that's going anywhere. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to change our there, and we're going to go like, you know what? Let's go like this first, and then we'll get it down to 1, right? Now we can worry about how accurate it is. Okay, this construction menu is interesting, but wow, is it ever huge, isn't it? I can't see where the track is going to go now because it's so huge. Let's check out the options, controls, and let's see if there is a interaction help. That's J. Map, open construction menu. I don't know, construction menu. Can we hide? We can't really hide that. Let's see if the J thing will help. Interaction help. It looks like that's about the best we're going to get, huh? Continue. Let's see if... No, J is not going to do it. Man, that's really bad. I can't tell if that's aligned or not. Did somebody complain that it was too small or something? Because wow, you got what you wanted, I guess. Right? And is this water coming out of the thing? How's this working? I got to see where the water is coming out. Oh, yeah. See, that's what we got to do. We need to do this because our water's going to come out here. All right, so we want to go like this to start out with. Tracks, there we go. Looks like maybe we'll go that way a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now let's see if we can curve this out. I think we're going to need to get a little bit longer. Yeah, we're going to need to get a little bit longer. Okay, so let's go like this. And we're going to hook in somewhere in here. We're going to hook in a switch. And we're going to do a switch to the left. Yeah, we're going to do a switch to the left. Like this. It's something they really need to add on here is height matching mode. For, you know what I mean? So that you can do this. Okay, and this is going to be about there. That looks like that should work. Okay. So then, let's see if we can actually get this to come in here and not be totally horrible. We might have to cut back sooner. We'll see. Let's see how that looks. Is that? No, that's not too bad at all, is it? Okay. Nope, it's not super sharp. It could be a little bit nicer. Let's see if we can maybe cut it in here. Let's try cutting in here first before we continue. Let's go like this. We're going to do switch right this time. And our switch to the right is going to be the one that goes to our other track. So we're going to demolish that. And then we're going to go like this. And we're going to bring this all the way down. It's like I can't even see where I'm going to. All right. Is it going to let me? Ah, I clicked the wrong button. Try that again. I totally right-clicked. I don't know why I right-clicked on that. That was the dumbest thing. Okay. There. All right, and then we're going to connect this one. I'm sure this will be way nicer. And then we'll just have to clear out the trees to get to there. Just tell me it's doing the right way. Of course it's not. Demolish rails. That one. And that one. It's always got to be something. Oh, so anyway, yeah, speaking of that, speaking of always got to be something. So, like, I put off making episode 17, waiting for the mod to update and stuff like that. And because I had to put these in and all that. And so while that was happening, while that was happening, then I got sick. And I wasn't like super sick or anything. It just, I had like, you know, if I talk too much, my throat would start getting all irritated and everything. My nose was running and all that stuff. And I didn't want to be like gross sniffling on the on the videos and everything, right? So I'm like, okay, I'll wait. And then a few days later, I'm fine. And then I was fine for like a day. And then suddenly I got a different cold. So then I was almost over that, and that was like a week or whatever, right? So I was almost over. I can't get that one. I'm gonna have to re-put this in. But yeah, so then I'm almost. There it is. I got it. I'm almost completely over that, and I take some nasal spray to try to clear out my nose, and I like never do this. I did this once years ago. And so I tried the same thing, and I think it was an allergy, but my face exploded. It was just poof. And why does my camera keep moving? Why does my camera keep moving? Is it climbing or what? When did it move up there? I adjusted it right before we... Yeah, what? Okay, so anyway... So like I said, the universe does not want me to make this episode. All right, so we're going to come out of here, and we need to turn back up into here, and it looks like we need to go around this stuff anyway, so I think we need to come in here somewhere. So let's find our junction here, and we're going to do a switch to the right. Let's see if we can find one. Let's just see what happens here. if we come out this way, and then we go to here, will this, can we connect with this? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. We're going to have fun trying to get this to connect on here. It's too sharp. It's totally too sharp. I think we might have to just come in here and then back out. That might be the best way to do this. Because I don't think we're going to be able to get our way, work our way back in here. Let's see. Let's see what we've got. Because we've got a little bit of a climb there, but it's possible that we're going to do this one. It's possible that that's not too big of a deal anyway, because we do have to climb here a little bit anyway. So let's see what we can get to happen here. And we need to go up 2% to get over this. 2% is not too bad. I was thinking, yeah, I was thinking it was going to be a little bit sharper than that. Okay. Maybe even 1.5. Let's try going like this. Let's see what we've got as far as general aim. Yeah, that looks like it's not too bad. So if we come in and we're about this way, and let's see if 1.5, yeah, 1.5 will work. Okay, we're gonna go like this then, right? And we're gonna come in here, and then we're gonna go like this up here, coming off of here. And I don't want to do it this way, but let's see what we can do. Switch right. Oh, that's totally the wrong side. And we're going to go switch right, that. There we go. And then we'll see what we can get to happen here. If we can connect this to our other end happily. There we go. It looks like it's going to work. Okay. And that's not too bad. Okay, so we're going to put up a 2% sign here before we forget. We did put a 2%. So we're going to go like this. Props. Text. No, where is it? Text, yeah. 2% up. Okay. There we go. All right, and then this one we're just going to say 2% down. Not that anybody's going to be zooming through here anyway, but yeah. We need to do this, and then sign text 2% down. There we go. Okay. And then let's reconnect this. That would probably help, wouldn't it? All right. See if we need the taller stuff to get here. Is it going to let me? It's not going to let me. Okay. We need to demolish this one anyway. So let's get this moving. And that. There. And maybe it was 1.5. I think it was 1.5. It wasn't 2%. That's fine. That's totally fine. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. This is going to go in from straight. And then this one needs water too, I think. I think all the things need water now. No, it doesn't. Oh, yeah, see, it does. Okay, so we're going to have to set this up so that we can put water in it too. So let's see if we can get that to happen. We're going to drop our water here. And then we're going to come around. And we'll see. There we go. Oh, wow. Is that sharp enough for you? All right. We'll see if we can get away with that or not. I'm not sure if we can, but we're going to demolish this one and this one. And if we can't, then, you know, fine, that's fine. We'll put a switch in the middle there and widen it out, and that's fine too. We can do that to get around that corner. But wow, that is really sharp. It really, I don't know, maybe we can circularize the splines there a little bit. Okay, so we have wheat farm. Do we have seeds? We have grain being output. We got some of that somewhere on some cars somewhere? Let me see if I can find all that stuff, because we like made a whole train, and it's probably down by the smelter or something. We've got these here. Let's teleport down here and see what these are. Okay, these are the seed pallets. Okay, those are the seed pallets. And then we have, there we go. Here's all our stuff. All right, let's see what these are. We're going to start with these. I think that's lumber, but let's see. Okay, that's our cordwood. And we need to figure out which things can carry meat and all that too. I think they added some new cars. So it just says freight. It doesn't actually say what kind of freight. That's so bad. Does this have freight in it now? We did empty that out. Okay. So we're going to have to buy water cars and stuff too. Let's see what they have as far as water cars go. So let's go see what they have as far as cars now. We have seed pallets. Did they change that? I think they changed that so you can put tools on it now. Logs and steel pipes. Cordwood, straw bale. Okay. Those are the same. Those are the same. Oil barrels, seed pallet. Okay. Crude oil, that's the same. Okay, there's our water thingy. All right. Oh, it's a big barrel. That's cool. Okay, there's our water. And what else do we have? Log flat. Okay, it looks like we're on the big cars now. So we still need meat. Where can we put meat and stuff? Let's see what else we have. Can we put cattle and meat and all that? That was straw bales. Crude oil. Oh, cool. They have the big water thingies too. Nice. Seed pallets and grain. There's the box car. Okay, ventilated box car to put meat in. Okay, that makes sense. And then there's the one for cattle, the stock car. So we don't have any mini stock cars. We can't do any mini stock cars. Okay, and then we got all the engines. And I think they added something new. Let's see what they've got. Yeah, that's new. 242. I think we're going to have to start getting the bigger engines anyway. I don't think we're going to be able to finish. We did pretty much finish up the oil of the old industry with, we just needed to bring a couple oil barrels across and we're good. So I think we can just throw in some money and start buying the bigger thingies anyway. Heisler, Ruby Basin, the Shea, the Mosca, Cookie, the Coal Cookie, the 2.6, the 2.8, and the Class 70, and the ET. Ooh, they got another new one. This one's even more expensive. I'll bet that's, wow. I'll bet that's faster too. Cool. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to figure it out which cars. We're going to get some water and bring it to all the industries. I think is going to be our thing first. So we need to get 3 of these. And let's see, how much money do we have? 58. All right, we're just going to add some money here, I think. We definitely just need to add some money. Cheats. There we go. And let's see. There we go. Okay. We're going to go like this. Locomotives. We're going to buy some of those Where's our little water things? We're gonna do a couple of these, and then we've done all the other cars, so we're not gonna do this with all of them, but we're gonna bring like four of these water cars. Where'd it go? It let me. It's so weird. It let me move my. It let me move my thing before it came up. Okay, let's try this again. And it was that one, yeah. 3. We're gonna do 4 of them, and we'll hook those all up, and we'll get our track up to our thingy, and then across to our thingies, and then we'll figure it out. Then we'll get our big. We'll get our big trains, big cars, and big locos, in order to run this. Okay. So what we got to do is get this. Where's our engine? Where'd our engine go? Because it's not there. That's just cars sitting there. Let's see. Where did we leave the engine? Did we leave it at the oil place? I think we did. Oh, here it is. Okay. So let's teleport down here. Oh, really? Seriously? After all that? Well, at least we have autosave. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, we're back. I got our stuff all set up again to where we left off, and we're going to leave. We're going to detach these cars here and leave them here, and we're just going to go. Just going to go get our stuff. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the interface update here. Okay, reverser, turn off the brakes, let's go. And we're gonna get this moving forward. Yep, we'll get this going. And so between, I don't know why, but reloading it, all of a sudden, if you notice, the tracks show up, because remember they weren't showing up on the thing. I don't know. That was weird. Oh, that's why. I'm hitting the wrong thing. Okay. I thought I was turning the regulator down, but I was hitting the reverser. Alright, so we're going to go like this. And we're going to get past here. Okay, let's flip this. They're going to flip them both. We're going to flip them both to this way. And let's just make sure that all of our tracks, see, we got this one here, all of our switches along the way are going the way we want them to go. We want to stay right. We're going to stay right. We're going to come up to here and here. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to pull these back or something. I don't know. We're going to get these out of the way so that we can, you know what, we can stick them over here. We'll stick them on that little thing that's called a siding, right? And we'll flip that one more. Okay, we're going to put these on that siding, and then we'll go. So that's going to be our plan. So let's go do that. Should be good to go now. And everything should be good. Let's do this. And I believe they fixed the reverser now. There we go. Whoops. Is it gonna go? No, it's still not gonna go over 19, is it? Yeah, we're definitely gonna get a better engine. We're definitely gonna get a better engine. Sorry, this is probably like the most horrible episode I've ever made. With all the stupid things going wrong. Alright. And me having the speakers way up, and they're probably like blasting right into the mic, so you can't even hear me. First half of the episode was just... Alright. Apparently we skipped from no effort November to no effort January. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna get this all pushed back to the other thingy. We have a pin coming out the side of this. We're gonna have to figure out what we can do on the other one. But yeah, we'll get our water delivered, and we'll see. We'll at least get it picked up, and then we'll see if we can get over those mountains. I'm not sure that we're gonna have time to get all over the mountains and stuff too. We're gonna have to turn this down. It's crazy. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do. So, still working on my music in the meantime. I know most of you are like, what? Who cares? That's fine too. I don't make it for other people to care. But yeah, no, I'm still having fun working on that, and because I can do that without talking, fortunately. And okay, I'm thinking what we got to do here, and that's gonna be fun. We got to get over. Basically, I think we're gonna have to make a sidetrack that starts. Our track, we're basically going to have to make a track that comes off of here and just starts climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing, so that we can maybe even go up the side of this. So that way, by the time we get to there, we're over the crest. I don't know. We'll see what it takes. What kind of, what kind of climb we're looking at and stuff. I don't think it's going to be that drastic, but I think it's basically we need to get up this much of a wall. So, and I think that should be a fairly easy climb if we do something like that, where we just kind of go around. Maybe start after the water. Okay. So we want to do this. Let's jump out here. Make sure we don't have a thingy on here. Okay, yeah, we don't. Okay. I might be going a little too fast. I guess not. Okay. Alright, do we have brakes on any other cars? Whoops. Yeah, the next car has brakes. Okay. That's fine too. Whoops. Wow. Okay, that was interesting. I'm suddenly tiny. What is going on? Huh. There it goes. That was weird. Can we get back? Suddenly I'm sinking through this. There. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's try this now. We're going to go regulator. There we go. Because we got to come back a little bit here. Yeah, see, we got to come back a little bit before we hit that. Okay. So I got a bunch of views on the railroader thing, but nobody left any comments, so I don't know if people actually want to see more of that, or want to see more of this and not any of that, or more of that and not any of this, or whatever. I don't know. But the thing is, if I ask on this video now, I'm not going to get anybody who's watching this who says, I just want to watch the other one, right? I mean, I'm basically totally biased towards, I'm going to get biased answered toward everybody wants to see more railroads online, which is fine too. The thing is, that game seems like it's kind of fun, but it's not just, I can't just jump in and go and play and then not care and come back a week later and play again. It seems like one where you're managing resources and stuff like that, and so you've got to pay attention to what's going on, and you have to know what your contracts are that you have to fulfill every day, and so you have to keep track of things and keep notes and stay organized and all that stuff. And it's like, Yeah. I'm kind of not looking for that sort of gameplay at the moment. Did I? Oh, I did put the brakes on. That always helps. Go, go, go. I forgot to turn on the running speed too. Okay. Let's go like this. That should help a little. And I think a couple cars will be sufficient. Okay. Yeah, that'll do it. And I didn't turn on the speed. Let's try this. Let's turn on the cheats. No, not flying speed. Fast sprint. There we go. Okay. F2. Let's go back. There we go. Okay, much better. All right. Now we can continue. But yeah, anyway, let me know. I'm curious. Let me know what you think about the other game. I'm not sure that I'm going to play it either way. But I mean, if it's got a ton of interest, you know, then maybe I will. Maybe it's worth spending an extra 10 minutes to catch up and figure out what all we want to do. But I'm not sure that it's exactly the same sort of adventure as this. I didn't get as much into it, as far into the gameplay and stuff like that to find out if it's this similar sort of where they leave you enough rope to hang yourself, you know, if you try. But I'm really I think that's the thing that keeps me coming back to this, is that there is that level of, you know, whoops, see, there is that level of if you're an idiot, you know, if you act like a jackass, you get you get appropriate results, you know. It's not just like you're on the track and it magically does what you think it should do. There we go. Okay. All right. I changed the other switch, just not that one. All right, let's see what we can do here. We're going 14. We're definitely going to want to slow down when we get closer. There we go. But yeah, there's another another thing I want to do with videos. Talk about that in a second. There we go. And that one. That one. And that one. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so we need to go all the way past everything. Make sure our brakes are off. Brakes are off. Brakes are off. Brakes are 0. Okay. So, let's go forward. And we'll make sure our switches are all set up. But yeah, the other thing is I got into 10th scale RC cars. A friend and I are having, basically one of my flying buddies is into that. And I thought that would be a perfect thing to do in the winter and stuff, you know, when it's not flying season. So let's see, we need to come down. Yeah, we need to come down here. Is that where we need to go? We need to go up. Yeah, we need to go up past the logging camp to get up there. Okay. All right. So that's where we're going. We're going up to the logging camp. All right. I got it now. But anyway, yeah, so there's a place, a hobby shop with an indoor track, like dirt track and stuff. Packed dirt, clay, whatever you want to call it. It's not slick clay. And so we go racing on that. Not racing, more they call it bashing. But just, you know, driving around. And the great thing is, it's, you know, compared to like driving a bus and flying a plane, I have to actually care if I screw up. But this, it's like I can be the biggest idiot in the world and smash into the wall and I don't care. You know? And so it's a lot of fun, and we like basically try to run each other off the road and, you know, do all kinds of goofy stuff like that. And then there's other people that show up that drive on the track too. And so you stand like on this big podium and you know, race along. So it's a lot of fun. But that's what I want to do is, I think it would be fun, is use the GoPro and throw a GoPro on the car, like from the car's perspective, you know. I think that would be a blast to have that. Let's go like this. Okay, so what we need to do is flip that switch there. Okay, and then let's go check real quick here just to make sure. See, we're on the wrong track there. Now we're on the right track, and that should bring us up to here, and then we need to switch to the water. Okay, we are switched to the water, and then we'll tell it to switch that back, and then we'll bring some water over to here, just because I want to see what it does when we get the water set up. So let's do that, and I hope we don't need more seed pallets, but too bad. We'll check the seed pallets in a second here. Let's go back there and see if that needs any seed pallets. Show info. Yeah, it does. It does. Okay, we are at seed pallets, but that's fine. I'm not going back to get seed pallets. We've already done the seed pallets. We've been the scarecrow. Alright, we'll get this up here. And we'll get our water. I just want to see how the water works. See what it does, and you know. We'll grab some, and then we'll dump a couple in the water thing at the seed farm and see how that looks. And then we'll be done with that. And then we can figure out, I think that's going to be episode 18, is we're going to figure out our path over the hill to get to the cattle farm. And then once we've done that, we're going to have to get from the cattle farm to the meat plant. And I think the meat plant is like way lower. I think the meat plant is back on this level. So we're going to have to make a decision about how to get to the meat plant. Is that it right? What is... No, that's the logging camp. We're still not past the logging camp yet. Okay, so yeah, it's way over there. Let's check it out again. The meat plant. Yeah, see, it looks like it's like right where we are now. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to just come up with this. We're going to have to figure out, I think we're going to have to figure out a different way to get to the meat plant too. We might have to come all the way around again, around the valley. Which isn't, I mean, it's not the world's most horrible fate, but we're going to have to see about getting the larger cars into all this stuff too. Alright, let's see if we can get this to go any faster. No, the reverser didn't seem to really make that much difference. At least in this train. It might be that they fixed it in other ones, but on this one it's basically worthless. It seems. Because even when you're on flat land, you can't get going too fast, and then as soon as you start going up a hill, you got to turn it down anyway. Yeah, we'll try it out in the bigger trains before we start really complaining about it. So anyway, yeah, that's why I'm all pink, the explodey face thing. I actually ended up in the ER New Year's Day morning. I ended up in the emergency room because my face was like so swollen. I was worried it was gonna hit my eyes or mouth or whatever. My throat was gonna swell shut or something. So I went in. They had me on. They put me on like steroids and antibiotics because they weren't sure if it was an infection or an allergic reaction. They weren't sure which it was, so they were shotgunning it and trying both things. So, and it started going down really quickly, so I'm fine with that. But yeah, so anyway, that's where we're at. And also, I got a pro tip for you. If your nose is all clogged, I'll just tell you this story. My nose was all clogged. Otherwise, I felt fine, but my nose was completely, it just completely blocked up. And so I went running, like outside in the woods, in the cold and stuff. But yeah, so I go running, and I kid you not, within a minute and a half, my nose is absolutely 100% clear, like as if nothing had ever happened. And and it stayed that way. That was the point where I was like not sick for a day. But anyway, so after I got sick again and it was all clogged up and stuff again, I decided that I'd test that out and see what's going on with that. And what I figured out is that basically, when I'm running, my skull is being bounced like this, and that was just shaking things up enough to break up whatever was getting clogged. And so I found that even like just kind of marching around the house does the same thing, or even in place or whatever. But the trick is not that you're slamming your heels on, it's not how much hard your heels hit the floor, it's how hard your skull gets bounced around when that shock from your heels hitting the floor travels its way all the way up. So if you stand in place and all you do is lift up your knee and smash your foot into the floor, it does nothing. But if you lift up your whole body and then you land on your heels with your legs, with your knees like straight, then you get the effect. And yeah, it kept working. Like I'd get up, and the worst was like in the night, I'd get all clogged up and everything, couldn't breathe while I was sleeping, which was killing me. See, that was the worst part of that whole thing was I couldn't sleep. So and I kept like breathing with my mouth open, and then my teeth would hurt, because your like teeth dry out, and that's really bad for your teeth too. By the way, they're not supposed to be dry. It's dry and low pH are the worst things you can do. Okay, so anyway, all right, let's see what we can get into this. I just want to get some water into these and see what it looks like. Where is it? There we go. There's our water. Did we put the track too far out? I think we might even have put the track too far out. Let's go like this. We're going to open our door. Can we reach the door? There we go. Okay. Let's see if we can get this. It's like half a car length. Exactly half a car length. We're going to try this thing again. And we're going to save the game first. Because I'm not dumb. Right? About this thing. I'm not dumb. Okay. We're going to do this. And then we're going to open our little control panel. And we're going to go open controls. And we're going to hide this up here. And then we're going to go like this. There we go. And we're going to let this run its way into the car. There we go. Okay, so let's see how that works. Where is our... Is it this thing? Yep, there it is. There's our hand valve. Okay, so let's see. We got one. Nice. That's cool. We got our freight. We missed, but it's still going in, so I don't care. That means we're going to have to try. I'm curious to see if you have to be close to the chute You know what I mean? If you have to be close to that thing or not. 4, 5, and 6. And this, I mean, this thing is self-refilling anyway, so let's just do this. We're going to do this. We're going to go forward a little bit. I want to see at what point it starts filling water in. I want to see at what point it starts giving this thing water. Freight 0 of 0. Okay, no, it does want you to. Okay. That's cool too. Whoa, too much. There we go. Is it going to go now? Yeah, okay, cool. That's fair. I mean, that's not ridiculous that they expect you to do that much to get water. I won't complain about that. Can we get up on top here? There we go. All right. We're going to open the door. I'll bet you can still fill it with the door closed, though. How much you want bet? Should we? Yeah, we got to test that. We definitely have to test that. They're going to let us fill it with the door closed. I guarantee you. Okay. That'll let us see where we're going. Oh, that's interesting. So if I stand here, I can see. What if I do this? There we go. Okay. All right. And that one's probably full. So let's go reverse. We're going to go a little bit. Get this moving. There we are. Let's see how this will do for us. Okay. Let's see if it's still going to fill. It's not filling. I don't think that's the door. Let's see. Let's see what it does. No, yeah, it's not the door. Okay, let's close the door again. And we're going to bring this up just an inch, right? Okay. There we are. Right there. Let's see what we got. Yeah, see, it is. It's filling it. Come on, you can do it. Freight 3 of 6. Yeah, see, it's filling it with the door closed. That's funny. Okay. Not that it's like the world's worst thing or anything, but it's just kind of funny. All right, let's go like this. And then we're going to, whoops. We're going to go like this. There, that works. Okay. And then we can bring this back a little bit. So you do have to get it close enough to the thingy in order for it to fill. Alright, they don't let you super cheese it. There's limits on how far you can cheese this and still get your freight. There we go, okay. Alright, cool. We've got make sure we got 6 of 6, 6 of 6. Okay, cool. And then let's make sure our switches are set. Our switches are set. Okay. Wow, look at that corner. See, that's a problem. That should be able to come way out more. So that's why. It's probably because the one is farther in than the other, if you know what I mean. All right, let's just go. I'm just going to leave the water on. Water pouring all over everything. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Crash. Crumble. I wonder if you can climb up those. Oh, that would be cool if you could climb up those ladders. That would be pretty neat. All right, let's go check out our water. Let's see what it does. And I think what we're going to do, I don't think we're going to empty all the waters out. I just want to, we're going to dump one of them in there because then I can just come back here and get some more water in there. Or I can just save it before we dump the water. I could do that. Let's see, if we go like this, save game, episode 17D, save game, back, continue. Okay. Wow, we're cruising now. We're actually making good time. 20, it's like half the speed of light here. We're going to experience time dilation. We're going so fast. All right. We gonna make it in time? Yeah, we'll stop in time. Good. Perfect. Okay. Cool. So let's stop one of these here. Did we stop like totally between cars? No, there we go. Okay. Cool. So let's see what happens here. Does it just do a little drop of water? It does. It does a little drop of water. Oh, it's so cute. That's cool. Okay. That means we got water here. Okay, so this is the hill we need to make it over. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to climb up the side of that. That's what we'll do. When we get up to this thing, we're just going to go around the water thing and start climbing up the side, I think. Right after it leaves the water or something like that. All right, cool. But that's going to be it for episode 17. We'll get that done in episode 18. See, if we bring this out to here straight before we start curving it, I think it'll clean up that curve a lot better. But anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for 17. Join me in episode 18. We'll see if we can get our cattle going, and we'll see you then. Later.